So it's called retainer. So when I went there, I asked a lady, when is it going to be activated? The lady said, it is going to be activated later. I looked at her, I said, look at it. And this big, they do gra-gra, all these big things. I asked you, when is it going to be activated? Instead of going the same way I said, she said, it is going to be activated later. You should have seen the gra-gra in her body when she said that. Look, we don't pay attention. If you don't concentrate, you cannot do anything fantastic, I swear. The level or quality of education is going down today. Why is it going down? It's because the people that teach are not concentrating. The people that are being taught are not concentrating. So how are they going to learn? How are they going to teach better? I'm worried about this, frankly speaking. I'm worried about it. Look, I'm doing what I can. I am doing what I can to help. Okay, so we're done with activation. Let's go. Number 17. Celebrated. Celebration. Let us celebrate. Not let us celebrate. A well celebrated. No. A well celebrated. Celebrated person. Celebrated. Celebration. 18. Captivated. Captivating. This movie or film is captivating. Things like that. Okay. Then I'm going to say devastate. When I heard the news, I was devastated. It was devastating. It was painful. It was grueling. So devastated, devastation. Like flood. The flood can do a lot of devastation. No, it's not flood. Excuse me. Like flood. Flood can do a lot of devastation. You hear some bad news. You say, when I heard that news, I was devastated. When I was devastated. Where did you get that? If you want to replace devastated with river state, it's okay, river state. Devastated is maybe river state or something like that. Please, it's not devastated, it is devastated. Okay. Now, demarcate. No, this is decimate. That's number 20. Decimated. Decimation. Demarcate. Demarcated. Demarcation. Amputate. There's a palatal there. Ampu, not ampu. Amputate. Amputated. Amputation. You know what that means. Emulate. Emulated. There's a palatal there again. Not emu. So emulate. Emulation. Okay. Emulated. Emulation. Next is that's number 24. Elevation. In I think in mathematics they say angle of elevation. Remember? Did you hear that? There was a way I pronounced mathematics now. It contains secondary and primary stress patterns. Mathematics. That's poor English. But we'll get to that because I have a column where that kind of thing has been treated. So, as I was saying, that's elevated. Angle of elevation. 25 says alienate. That thing is alienate. Like there's a way you behave. You may begin to behave, and your friends will run from you. They run away. Even your children, your brothers and sisters. There's a way you behave, and they say, "Look, we don't like you anymore. I mean, we can't continue to condone your irresponsible behavior or your stupid acts." They walk away from you. So you are alienating your brothers. You are alienating your sons and daughters. You are alienating your friends. He said I was alienated, meaning that somebody behaved in a way that made me walk away. I stopped the friendship. That's alienation. Alienation. Alienate. Alienated. Alienation. Good. Then again it says, that's number 26. Estimate. Now, the word estimate, this is a verb. It can also be used as an adjective. Estimate. No, as a noun rather. The word, what is the estimate? Estimate. But estimate. I estimated. Meaning I conjectured. I did some, I hypothesized. I guessed what it might be. I did some forecasting. Or there's another word there, speculation. You speculated. So look at the word speculate. Speculation, not to speculate. You're speculating. That's bad English. You speculate. That Q, there's a palatal there. This J-like structure. Yes, with the two slashes. Because if you write it this way and leave it, it becomes small letter J. But if you write it this way and put the slashes, it becomes a sound. Yes. But that J is not J, it is a palatal. A palatal is an important sound in English speech. So if you're able to use the palatal word, it should be used. It beautifies your English. I can assure you that. This is about practice. It's not even about interest. It's about responsibility. This is what you need to do. Your country, Nigeria, chose this subject, so this language, as her national language, language of education, business, communication, politics. What are you doing? We left what is proper and changed it to what is improper, and we have continued that way till today. Why? Then what do we teach in school? Why do we teach in the first place? We teach other courses correctly, don't we? So how come we cannot teach English correctly? Is it because English language is too intellectual? Are you saying that whatever that's too intellectual or very intellectual, Nigerians can't handle it? Is that the implication here? That Nigerians cannot handle the language English because it's an intellectual language. It's intellectually based. Anyway, let's get out of here. So alienated, alienation. Estimate, estimated, estimation, fumigate, like in your house you fumigate, like against mosquitoes and stuff like that. So fumigate, there's a palatal of the few, not fruit, fumigate, fumigation. This one says litigate, litigated, litigation. 29, irrigate, irrigated, irrigation. 30, intimate, intimated, intimation. Now the word intimate is an adjective. Intimate relationship. Intimate. But intimate, a verb. So intimate, intimated, intimation. Good. This one said mitigate, mitigated, mitigation. Like a judge. A judge might say, look, because you're good, because you're truthful about the crime you committed, I am going to mitigate your sentence. Not to mitigate, but no. Mitigate, yes. Okay. Next. 41. Mediate, mediated, mediation. That's the way it works. Look at this. 43. Ruminate, ruminated, rumination. Situate, situated, situation. Now look, that word is not situ, it is situ, affricate, situation, not situation. So situate, situated, situation. You can't laugh at me in my situation. It is wrong to laugh at people in their poor, bad situation or painful situation. It could also be yours tomorrow. You know that? Okay. So situation, situated, situate. Okay, situate, situated, situation. So here 45. Simulate, simulated, simulation. 46. Titillate, titillated, titillation. 47. Urinate, urinated, urination. 48. Ventilate, ventilated, ventilation. 49. Venerate, venerated, veneration. 50. Vindicate, vindicated, vindication. 51. Masticate, masticated, mastication. 51. Oh, that should be 52. Castigate, castigation. Oh wait, castigate, castigated, castigation. 3. Graduate, 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 graduated, graduation. Now some of you say, oh, I've graduated. That's bad English. How can you say that kind of thing? I have graduated. That's what it should be. I have graduated. When did you graduate? I graduated last year. Okay, you say, well, by this time next year, I shall have graduated. Okay, I am attending a graduation ceremony. You can see the secondary and primary stress patterns there. Graduation, not a graduation. Don't speak English the way you want. Some of you teach English based on ideas or stress patterns or methods you create on your own. Don't do that. It's wrong. It is not your language. If you want to teach it, find time to sit down and listen to those that own it. British people. They are on Al Jazeera. They are on BBC. They are on CNN. They are on Z World. They speak a lot of fine English there. They speak fine British English. Yes. But when you watch it, you don't go for the substance. You only look at people in very, loud colors. That's not what it should be. Why you enjoy those loud colors, mild colors and all that, flashy, invented environments, you also listen to the speech they have. They speak a lot of fine English. Okay. So where were we? Did you hear that? Not where were we. Where were we? That's what it should be. Where were we? Yeah, okay. So where were we? And we were on ventilate. Okay, venerate. Then vindicate. No. I think we should be on graduate. Yes, we're on graduate. Graduated. Graduation. Concentrate. This word is very important to me. You always hear people say, I'm not concentrating. I'm not concentrated now. That's stupid English. Concentrate. Concentrated. Concentration. I lost concentration. Yes. I'm trying to concentrate. Please concentrate. Everybody concentrate. Everybody should concentrate. Are you concentrating? I'm concentrating. Then you say some milk, it's kind of milk you drink. Some of you call it milk. It's not milk, it's milk, for God's sakes. Ha! Milk. Milk. Even if you're deaf, hear it. So, some milk, some dairy things, they are concentrated. Meaning there's more than should have been there. Or that should be there. For whatever reason, anyway. I don't know. So, that's the idea of concentration. I lost concentration. You lack concentration, not concentration. Okay. Penetrate. Penetrate. Penetration. Oh, wait. Penetrate. Penetrated. Penetration. That's what it was. Should be. Conjugate, as in verbs, from the first syllable, from the present tense to second present tense to past tense and past participle. Okay, it says conjugate, conjugated, conjugation. That's a topic in English. I will teach you that in grammar. If you go to my grammar sections, you will see them. Immigrate, immigrated, immigration. emigrate, emigrated, emigration.